And so we begin.
We didn't realize you hit record already.
No, I hit record.
Wait.
Stop that.
No, actually I didn't. I didn't know what we were doing. It's Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland and
The
Raw, Kansas City. Okay? For once, the third hour was actually better than the first 2 hours.
third hour was by far the best hour.
Which we'll get to in a bit. A lot of recaps. Because Survivor Series is this Sunday and is the one night of the year where Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head.
What?
Apparently.
What?
Apparently.
What?
So, there was a salute to the troops. Very
Yes.
good. Very good thing. Even though Veterans Day was yesterday, it's observed today. Cool. It was very, very good. It was very nice. JBL shouldn't have done the, the Nazi salute in Germany, and everything, even though he salutes the troops, but that's okay. So yeah.
Gibbles.
Yeah. So at the end, you have a tag battle royal to determine the captain team for the Raw versus SmackDown tag team Survivor Series elimination match, and Braun interrupts it. And of course, Cole during the match though says, "Look at Lucha Libre go, Cole. I hate you. I hate every bit about you. You can't leave soon enough."
It's the Lucha House Party.
I prefer Team.
It's stupid, but it's the name.
It's better than Team Do a Good Lucha thing.
I would prefer that. But,
I
their entrance music just starts with, "Oh god damn it, woo!"
That would be better. So Braun, interrupts, destroys everybody,
yes,
including the B team, and I forgot they were there. Stephanie comes down. Great, because I didn't hate Raw enough. Let's get that stupid cunt on TV. And yeah, Stephanie's a cunt. I would call her a cunt to her face because she's a cunt. Who should be at home, and not fucking up the product. Braun did call himself, I think you know I'm more than a mindless meat castle.
Mindless meat castle.
Hashtag mindless meat
You
castle.
have a way with words. Good on you.
Yeah, good
I
on
see you take after your brother Brains.
God, that was so ridiculous.
Never forget it.
Oh man. So, Braun makes some demands of Stephanie because she wants him to be on Team Raw.
Yes.
He wants the Universal title, again. It was shot at it. And he also wants Baron Corbin, and he gets picked the stipulation. Hopefully it is to... whatever gets Corbin a charisma transplant. I don't know if that's possible.
No.
Just something. But anyway, they agree, and then Baron comes down. They have a stare down and everything, but Braun's going to be a team player.
Mm-hmm.
And Ronda comes out and cuts a promo. And the crowd is chanting, "Becky, Becky, Becky."
Yes.
Which was great, and we'll get to a really good thing later. You all right over there?
Good.
Okay. Are you sure? Okay. But yeah, Ronda, the promo was fine. It was fine for what it was, but there were a lot of Becky chants.
Oh yeah, and everyone's rooting for. She's the Stone Cold of this era, is what it's looking like.
She is, and she also hits women like Stone Cold did.
Except this time it's legal.
I know, but I had to say it because as much as Stone Cold's a great athlete and great,
Stone Cold.
My God, he's whipping her like a government mule. God damn it, what am I doing? Tamina with Nia versus Ember. That's not fair. Ember's facing 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
Ember, you reacted to Ember bridging at one point.
Yeah. I react to Ember in general.
You do. I'm just saying, in particular, you lost your train of thought, which doesn't happen that often with you.
Well.
I'm not knocking. But Tamina wins after Nia does tries an interference thing, and Tamina hits this splash that is like what her dad would hit now.
Thunk!
God. It was like how her dad handled women.
It's like when people are first learning how to dive off of a diving board and they're not quite sure how to land, so they just flop.
Mm-hmm.
She did a flop.
Yeah. And it was really bad. Tamina.
She was not super fly.
She was maybe... She's, 41? And, it moves like she's 61. It's ridiculous. They had a lot of recaps of Dean, Seth, and the AOP winning the tag titles, which I forgot about.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad about Graves interviews Rollins. Is hyped for Survivor Series. He says he doesn't care about Shinsuke Nakamura right now. That's okay, because creative doesn't either.
Yeah.
Ambrose suddenly shows up on the Titantron. And, god damn it, he has a car in a random burning barrel. But why the burning barrel?
Tamina is 40.
40 going on stupid. I don't care. I'm going to be 40 in 2021. So anyway, yeah.
Born in Vancouver, Washington.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Fuck. He has a bad name in this state.
She's very close to Oregon.
Well, it's not hard to give up. Sorry, Oregon's fine. I don't know why the burning barrel, but Ambrose basically just does a whole bunch of stuff, and there's a burning barrel. He puts gasoline on his vest and throws the vest in the barrel. The barrel doesn't even ignite. That's not
way
how
to
gasoline...
burn your investments.
How long were you saving that one?
I just came up with it, actually.
Good. No, okay, that was good. Just wasn't sure if you were saving it. Yeah, that happens. By the way, the barrel would have almost exploded because of that much gasoline.
No.
Or something. It would have gone up a little more.
I'm surprised he didn't accidentally get stuff on his car. Or whoever's car that was.
Renee's.
Probably. She probably drives him to work.
I would not trust
See you at work, honey!
Not trust Dean to drive ever. So then recaps of Drew and Kurt.
Yes.
In a pretty good match. And Kurt, nope, it's not Kurt's music, it's Dolph's. And that was good. And then Drew comes out.
Dolph Ziggler's start to his theme music is just perfect.
It is a really, really good start.
It's kind of comical timing you'd expect from someone who's a stand-up comic.
True. This is probably funnier in his stand-up. I don't know, I haven't seen his stand-up. But Dolph and Drew's talking and just railing against the entire Raw roster. Why is Drew not Universal Champion right now?
Well, now that Roman Reigns is out of the picture, they're building him up to be the next guy, like they did the last time, but this time for realsies.
Okay, but can he beat Brock in like a minute and we can never see Brock again?
I'd say if they wanted to make him a convincing Universal Champion, get him off on the right foot, it'd be a 10 to 15 minute match with Brock Lesnar, where Brock Lesnar gets worn down because he's a UFC guy, not a wrestling guy.
2 minutes, he smashes him with a few Claymore kicks and pins him.
Yeah, I don't think that would do it.
It would get Brock off TV and we wouldn't have to see him again.
It would, but, you know.
Right. Balor comes out, which surprised a lot of fangirls.
Would it, though?
I don't know. I mean, but...
Anyway.
But, yeah, Balor and Drew have a back and forth. Balor wants to face Drew, but Drew says, oh, you're going to have a match, but not against me.
The best in the world.
Shane McMahon.
Dolph Piggly Wiggly Ziggly.
Hashtag.
Piggly Wiggly Ziggly.
And then, oh god, Drew headbutted Balor bad. And then Balor and Dolph had a match, which was a good match. Balor managed to get the win.
I believe we like to call that a dram of scotch.
It's a little Irish cream on that. Well, anyway.
Gross.
This is the second match, and I think we were an hour in.
Hour and a half in.
Close, yeah, close. An hour and a half. We were at two matches and 5 matches in total, and a few of them were ass. But anyway,
in contrast, NXT UK will put on 4 or 5 matches in an hour.
True. By the way, we will update you on NXT UK, 205 Live, and NXT as far as those reviews go.
Because it's 4 hours of wrestling now, and I ain't got time to watch all that.
So I may watch NXT UK and review it. You will still review 205 Live and NXT.
That's the plan.
Because that kind of varies it up.
Yeah.
And yeah, because you work that day.
I enjoy watching NXT UK.
It's just reviewing it.
Yeah.
And all that. If they stop doing 2 hours of it, if you can do 1 hour... Maybe 3 hours is doable. Maybe
3 hours is definitely doable. I was doing that before, but
yeah, just we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But we're on to the promo talking about millennials with avocados and stuff like that.
I see you took the hardline conservative route with discussing millennials. Good job,
no.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Well, she's a Sandy Hook,
Did you write that one too?
I did not. Oh, did she? Yeah, she's a Sandy Hook denier, too, so, right there proves how stupid she is. And then Ruby...
She's jonesing for an Alex.
Yeah. So, Ruby Riott had a really good promo. It was typical, but it was a good promo. It was delivered well. And nothing against Ruby, nothing against Natty. I don't like this. I don't like this angle for the feud. I don't. I love Ruby. I love Natty. Mm-hmm. But using this cheap heat, it's bad by WWE. It's really bad. I just don't like it. Natty does attack, and that kind of stuff, so she gets a little bit of her, wind back and stuff. I just didn't like it.
Yeah. Sure.
But both the women, I think, can make these matches work. It's just, they didn't need to go there. Even though I'm sure Natty signed off on it. But then Rude...
But, I do need to discuss. What is with Raw and not knowing how to do a heel women's promo? Like, they got one script. Babyface promo. Sad face. Oh, just kidding. I like doing that. I'll do it again if I got the chance.
You mean heel promo? Oh, I see. You're talking.
Steps. Steps, my friend.
Sorry. Okay, I missed this. I missed a step. But well played. It's on Twitter, by the way. Check that out. But you're right. Yeah, it is pretty much the same formulaic thing. It's not any good. And then Rude and Gable versus the Revival versus the Ascension versus the Lucha House Party versus Rhino and Slater versus the B Team and versus, I swear, somebody else. And I don't know who the fuck else was in there.
So we had the Ascension.
Revival. Rude Gable. Lucha House Party. Rhino and Slater. B Team. I don't know who else.
Was it?
Yeah, I don't know who else is there. Rude and Gable won. Revival need to go somewhere else. Seriously.
The Ascension almost took it. But again, we ended with Rude and Gable versus the Ascension.
Oh, God. I love how
the
you
Revival need to go to SmackDown. The Bar need to go back to Raw.
No. Revival need to go away.
No. New Day should go to Raw. The Revival would be much more fitting on SmackDown. The workhorse division.
Is there any saving the Revival?
Yeah, of course.
You think they can be saved? I mean, I love them. Okay.
It ain't gonna be that difficult. Rebuilding credibility in wrestling is not the most difficult task in the world because in the end it is a plot line.
Yes, but Vince doesn't care about that.
Yes.
That's why it won't work.
You asked me if it was possible.
Oh, okay. That's true. You and I can do that. That's true. Heyman and
Triple H could probably do that.
He did do that with the Revival. And then a Heyman-Lesnar promo. I'm done. Get Lesnar. We get the title off of him. I don't care if you give it to Hawkins. I don't care who you give it to.
I would love to see it.
Do it.
That would be the best fucking moment ever. Kurt Hawkins taking the Universal Championship.
His first win.
Off of Brock Lesnar. I would buy Kurt Hawkins merch for that. I would
Merch Hawkins. So, Jinder appears and wants to calm Brock down and help him face AJ Styles, and Brock says...
And just start saying what... Imagine if you would. You try and tell someone your meditation word, but this time you say it in English. You're just saying water at somebody for like 5 minutes. How weird is that?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Shanti. Water.
Wait, that's what that means?
Water. I believe it means water.
Is that actually what it means?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
It just say like water or wind.
One of the funniest things though that Brock said to Heyman, you should hear this. After all, you're a Jew, or you're Jewish. And then Brock proceeds to drop both Stings on their goddamn necks.
Sunil.
Is Sunil okay?
God damn, that was.
Didn't Sunil just come back from an injury? Is he okay?
Probably not.
Dear God, that first one, he landed twice on his neck.
Yeah, it was entirely unsafe. That was like, I did not. God damn.
And but to anybody that wants to defend and say Jinder was a good champion, you're wrong.
He was not.
No, he was not. It's not that he didn't try; he just wasn't very good. Drew needs to take title off him. I'll have Rollins do it. I mean, I'd say Hawkins. That'd be better. But anyway, yeah, I hope both things are okay, especially Sunil, because that was brutal.
Oh, God.
And then Leo talks, and I was going to bludgeon myself in the head repeatedly with a hard object because I can't hit him because he's in Kansas City. Eliason is calling Child Protective Services.
Here's the saving grace of Raw. Here's where everything started to get better.
Right.
And it started with Elias calling Child Protective Services because of Leo Rush.
Because there is a kid in there. I don't know, how old are you? I think he's 10.
How old are you? You can't be older than 10 years old. Oh, goddamn. Every moment of that was just a goddamn delight.
It was great. He did great shit. That was good stuff.
The match was okay. It wasn't anything great.
Yeah, Lashley won because Leo held his foot.
Yeah, so he lost by count.
Yeah.
But. Elias got his revenge.
He didn't throw Leo hard enough.
I mean, he threw hard enough to knock Bobby Lashley over.
You needed to throw him into the goddamn barricade. Look, anything that gets... Look, Leo is doing his job and Lashley is ruined.
Screw you for doing your job!
No, he's doing his goddamn job. I just want to see him freaking murdered live on TV. That's all. So good job for him being a heel.
But anyway.
Lashley is ruined, though. He is. Oh, Lashley's on Team Raw, by the way.
Woo!
By the way, we will do our takeover predictions for TakeOver War Games 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
We will do our review for SmackDown, which will probably be pretty short, and we'll do our Survivor Series predictions. Yeah. That's a lot of videos in one day.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah. Elias probably going to crack Lashley over the head with a guitar or something at Survivor Series.
Probably.
Alexa then announces Team Raw, which is Tamina, Nia, which is unfair because that's 4 people, Mickey, and then Natty. But she sent Natty home. Or home to think about what she did. You go and think about
what you did.
And then Bayley and Sasha, the winner is on Team Raw. And that ended a DQ because WWE hates the fact that we want Sasha versus Bayley in a match.
But wait! There's an improvement to the situation!
There is no way to improve the situation.
Ruby Riott has been added to the team!
I thought you meant the guy from the Jersey Shore. Ruby Riott does help it.
Yes.
She helps it a lot. And then, the best part, there's this big scuffle. What the hell's going on? Backstage, the camera's running backstage, and Becky
has her disarmer on the Ronda. Rower.
How did Becky get in the building?
She's the man.
This is true. Wait, but SmackDown's invading Raw? That means that Raw is...
under siege.
Is it hashtag under siege?
Yes. But after having Ronda Rousey in the disarmer, she goes out... everyone from SmackDown is attacking all the women in the ring.
Well, no, Becky's out there first.
Yeah, Becky's out there first. Becky's theme starts playing, but you know what that means. The audio guy is in cahoots!
And then, Team SmackDown invades, and, remember how the Iconics were brought up, and I thought they were going to do some great things on SmackDown? And they have not done that? And I like the Iconics, they deserve better. But anyway, everybody attacks everybody. Becky gets busted, like, on her nose here. I mean, my God.
She is bleeding, making her the victor.
I hope she wins.
Me too.
She won't.
She's the man.
She is the man. She won't win. She should win, but we'll do our predictions tomorrow.
Down with patriarchy.
Well done. But yeah.
Yes.
Becky was bleeding. You had Ronda come out. You had Becky and Ronda brawl a bit. Well, Becky then grabs a chair and hits Ronda. Even though Ronda clearly saw the chair coming, she must have thought that it was Holly Holm because she got knocked out by it, and then got knocked down, and that was it.
But did she get up again?
Barely, actually. And
I guess she's not no Chumba Woomba.
I guess she's not pissing the night away.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was Raw. As SmackDown leaves, Stephanie's yelling at Baron, and it's a shame that Baron couldn't deep six her right through the goddamn couch, and then he gets Stephanie off of TV.
Deep six sounds like a porn move.
How do you know it's not?
Probably is.
Okay.
But anyway, what do we give Raw?
C.
C plus.
C, because the last bit, like from Elias with Child Protective Services on, there wasn't enough good.
Yeah.
To go above a C for me. I mean, whatever you go with.
Well,
yeah,
not under the C,
okay,
but it is under the B. I'm gonna give it a C plus.
And
but there's a poll right Somewhere around here.
And you could grade it. You could poll on the poll.
You can grade the poll or you can grade the show. I don't know. Yeah.
So we're gonna be back with 3 shows tomorrow.
Leave a comment down below.
Yeah, and agree, disagree what we said. Like, share, subscribe, and Twitter handles. And also a thumbnail at the end of the video. So it's been Real Aussie with Jonn Ritland and
The Turbinator.
We'll be back tomorrow, I think.
Yes, and you all have a great night.
Except for you, Stephanie.
Wah, wah.